Hello and welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be spazzing the camera out apparently. Whoopsie. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Hyperun. This is currently in early access. It's sort of a speedrunnery game reaction test. When it starts getting quite fast, I'll probably end up stop talking because it gets a little bit crazy. It's an interesting little game. I got sent this to have a look at. I'm quite enjoying it. This isn't one of those games that is going to, you're going to play for 4 or 5 hours at a time. But it's one of those games. It's a good leaderboard hunter, especially if you've got friends who have it. You're trying to beat each other's sort of distance and speed. And yeah, it's a good sort of time killer if you like. The aim of the game is to, well, try and get as fast as possible. Now, I have turned off the sound. As I said, in early access, unfortunately, one of the things that you can't do is turn off the music. While it's decent sort of electronical music and whatnot, I tend not to like having music just in case anything's copyrighted. Also, is generally quite noisy, and I'm talking a lot. So yeah, I have turned off the sound completely for the game. I'm hoping that's an option that will come later. So the way it controls, actually, interesting little control scheme. This one. So you have the left and right triggers for taking these 90-degree corners. You also have the left analog stick for doing like minor adjustments. So you kind of got two sort of ways of steering. You can't minor adjust your way around these corners, but it does mean as you're sort of sliding your way between these, you can kind of correct yourself a little bit, which is quite nice. At the moment, everything looks very easy, and, well, this is fairly straightforward. You can also do tricks, if I remember correctly, the ways to do it. At this stage, this is kind of the stage where you can do tricks, and you're all fine, because it's not going too quick. Once it starts getting up to about 200, 300 kilometers an hour, that's when it all starts going a little bit crazy. My brain struggles to keep up with with everything that's going on. At the moment, things are now starting to get a little bit tougher, and it's very, very peculiar. Just before I started filming this, having a little bit of play around, I got up to about 350 kilometers an hour, and it's this feels like it's all playing in super slow motion. As you get more and more experience, like the slower speeds feel even slower. I say experience. There are Steam achievements for this of getting up to 900 kilometers an hour. The reaction times and the reactions to everything that you're doing have got to start getting quite incredible when you get to that stage. Oh, we'll do some flippy things. I don't think I know what the points are for. Again, it's just kind of high score. The score at the bottom, you can see there. The little atom things, I think they're called, on top of these boost pads are sort of the game currency used for customizing your bike. Not a huge amount of customization options as of yet. Again, may well be something that is improved upon. There are some really nasty bloody corners that sneak up on you as we go around here. I'm not feeling too bad in terms of speed at the moment. This doesn't feel too terrible as we're getting up towards the 300 kilometer an hour mark. A randomly generated maps, so you'll get different things every time. Now we're starting to pick up. Now we're starting to pick up the pace. I completely missed all of them, but never mind. That's fine. That's still only sort of minor adjustment corner. Now it's starting to be. These are the mean sections where you got lots of these things very, very quickly coming up. Yes, I am recording this live, honestly. My concentration is just. I actually think talking is helping me. I could just waffle on about other stuff, and that's making life easy. Wee flippy. Oh, I didn't really do enough flippies to score any serious points there. Just keep mumbling about random crap. We're fine. I'm kind of curious to see what like 900 kilometers an hour is like. Not that I really have the skill, I don't think, to quite get up to that much. Art style wise, I really like of this game. When I first sort of saw screenshots of it, it feels very Borderlands-esque. Well, that's a good thing. I love the art style of Borderlands. Well, that's our first bump into the wall. You'll get away with little bumps like that, like bumping off the side. Oh god, we'll get away with 3. You will gradually regain health. Oh no, that's too much. It's going so quickly. Bye-bye, little light bike. Bye-bye, little light bike. I think I got a little replay for the for the death. That was getting stupid. That was such a horrible corner. Shall we go for sunset? Not quite the full Forza effect where you can't see a thing, but yeah, look how slow it feels now. It's just gradually going. Now we can press every time you get past 200 kilometers an hour, you can I can boost it back up to 300 kilometers. Maybe we'll build up gradually to that. Yeah, when you get past a certain speed, you can then go back to that speed. It can be a little bit jarring suddenly. suddenly jumping from thing to thing with that. I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh, that was a silly mistake. I did the wrong. I did the wrong control scheme. Okay, I did little movements when I should have done big movements. Can I? I thought it was a and kind of automatic. I say an automatic. So I thought it was like a one-use thing, but I might actually be able to just boost my way back up to 300 kilometers an hour endlessly. Now that once you've hit that goal, you can then do it again. I prefer to kind of work my way up a little bit. I'll skip the first 100 kilometers an hour because everything does feel very slow motion when you are doing that. But whoa, that was terrible. Oh, I've spun round in a circle. You know what I was saying about. That's more my pace, about doing quite well. Let's try and go straight to 300. There we go. Now it's time to hurt your brain trying to deal with speed. Way too much speed for all of this. Now, I haven't come across in these, so far in this video, there are some really, really nasty corners. There's a tunnel section. Speaking of tunnel sections, we're coming up to here where you can't really see what's coming up until you're around it. That was a relatively nice tunnel section. Just make funny noises. Don't worry about anything else. Just make the funny noises. We pinged off that. As I was saying before we got distracted, the way the health system works, it kind of... you have three bars of health, and it will regenerate, but it takes it a little bit of time. So you can ping off the walls a little bit. It's sometimes fairly lenient with pinging off the walls. If you are going certain... angles, you will, like how I slid into the walls last time that took me out. If you're not been sliding, I think if you're sliding too far, sorry, it will just be an instant death. I've done an instant death because God damn indeed. I think we can. I feel like I can go. I know I can go quicker. I'm just not driving particularly well. There we go. Right, I want to try and get 400, 500 kilometers an hour. That'll be quite. I say it'll be quite fun. When you, I imagine once you get up to 400 or 500, this is then going to feel really, really slow. It handles really well. That's the important thing. It handles very, very well. I quite like the sort of the dual steering. Dual steering way. It's something that you'll get used to. It'll be a bit weird the first few times that you are dealing with it. I did when I first started playing the game. I didn't realise you could actually wiggle the stick to do like these minor adjustments, and I was trying to do it the much more difficult way of only doing the 90-degree jump left and right. That was really difficult with these bits here, trying to position yourself after them. It made for quite an interesting, like that could be a really interesting challenge mode. I don't know, as far as plans go for development of this game, but like a challenge mode where you don't have the minor adjustments and you've got to try and position your vehicle perfectly after all of the 90-degree corners. Something like that. I mean, hell, you can do it yourself if you want to see how far you can bloody survive. The answer is not very long, I suspect. Vehicle customization, as I said, there is a little bit... I haven't quite got it. I haven't got anywhere near enough, actually. I need 1,400. I've got 800 so far. For decent looking bikes, so we can get different paints. Oh, where is the paint? There was a way to get to the paints. Oh, we can have different sponsors. Okay, my bad. Okay, there's more customization than I realised. I apologise. Oh, wow, we can have custom exhausts and everything. Right, again, there's a lot more going on here than I thought there was. Right, so there's body style. Sorry, we've got body style. We've got base colour. We've got to make FailRace bike, of course. There we go. We want FailRace bike, of course, we've got to have orange as the base colour. And then this is, oopsie, no, I've gone too far. Right, so that's base colour. This is then secondary colour, which we want as black. We have then got a choice of body types. We have nanotubular fibre, I like that. Nanotubular fibre. Chromium doesn't sound like real. Well, it doesn't sound like it's real. It sounds made up. But I've got to go for the nanotubular. That one. Definitely English is my strong suit here. Then we can have custom exhausts. What do we want here? Do we want to go for orange exhaust? I might go for white exhaust, actually. I quite like that. And then, we can have lights. What colour lights do we want on the back of our thing? We'll go with red. And then I can't afford any. We can have... I don't know if these tyres make a blind bit of difference. I think they're just visual. We can have custom-coloured wheels as well. We can... Yeah, let's get rid of the wheel entirely, kind of Tron-esque. I don't know what you're changing. It might be changing wheel colour, but I don't have a wheel to change the colour of, and that's different sponsors. Right, okay, FailRace bike is a go. There is a lot more customization than I realised. I never scrolled through the menus. So, yeah, you can do a fair bit to the bike. Looks pretty cool. I'm fairly happy with that. Time of day. Let's just go random. Apparently we're going to... We're going to be at... Sunset once more. All right, boosty, boosty. Then we'll try and hopefully... I want to get the 400. I want to get the 400 kilometers, but I fear my brain might explode. At least I don't fall off these loops like I do with the GTA 5 ones. Much easier. Oh, that was a little bit close. I think we just about ran across the ran across the edge. You can get away. There'll be various like rocks and debris on the course. You can get away with running across them. In fact, you kind of see them very, very briefly. See them there. You can get away with running through them. There are signposts as well, like these, that you can run through them. That was poor driving by me. You can run through them, but you will lose a little bit of health. I don't think you ever lose speed. So if you're panicking about the speed and want to have a slow down, that's not going to happen. Oh, we've got the twisty tubes. I forgot about them. Kind of screw up all your perspective. It's also kind of useful with some of these when you can see a little bit further ahead. Try and figure out where the hell you're supposed to be going. Oh, we're almost at the foot. No, don't say anything. I've learnt my lesson from many gamings that, or from many videos, that as soon as you start saying something, that's when it all goes horribly wrong. Okay, this way, force. Oh, there's coins either side. Slide, and that one. You're being relatively kind to me, game. Oh, as I say that, it's now not being relatively kind. Yeah, this is a horrible section. No, I knew I shouldn't have said something. Bugger. Oh, it's going so well. I know what I'm doing wrong, and it's kind of the worst thing when you know what you're doing wrong. I know that I'm kind of trying to hold slides for too long, where I should just be kind of tapping it and getting it pointing in the right direction. I kind of want to slide my way into a corner so I can position myself rather than just kind of guesswork like that. When you've got such sort of small sections, you've really got to just to tap the slide and get around the corner rather than try and hold it on the way in, which is what I like to do, and then wait till it's positioned. Ugh. And I know once I got the hang of this level, it's going to... even this doesn't feel particularly quick now. The 300 kilometers an hour doesn't feel particularly quick. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing, these sort of reaction games, the way that you get used to them. It's good fun. It's good fun. I don't know whether this was on mobiles or whether it's just for PC. I think with the way it'd be very difficult with the kind of the dual steering system to do anything with a phone. Oh god, around the loop we go. Oh, now we've got twisty pipes. I don't know if I've seen all the obstacles either. I'm trying to think what I might have seen. Oh, I didn't even mean to press that one. I'm trying to think what I might have seen that hasn't appeared in this video as of yet. I remember when I first played this game and it felt relatively quick. Look at this. It's like we're... It's really weird. It's really weird the way it breaks your sense of speed. It feels so horrendously slow. I can't explain it. I'm hoping it comes across in the video when you're not playing it. I hope it comes across in the video as well as it does when you're just sat here trying to pick up speed. God damn, right, let's go for crazy. There we go. That's more like it. That's the speed. And as I said, I'm sure when you get to the higher tiers, this is going to feel horrendously slow. That was dopey. Well done, me, for being stupid. One more go, maybe two more goes. We'll see. I really want to get the 400. The 400 kilometers an hour. I kind of want to see what 900 is like. And I would want to see what it's like. It'll be immediately smash into the wall because I have absolutely no idea what my reaction times are pretty good. My reaction times are, above average and so on. But trying to figure out something like this is not that good. Still alive. Come on. We need a lot more than this. If you can just continue to be nice, don't give me these sort of corners. I don't want them. Oh, this is fine. I can deal with a loop. I don't have to worry about steering on that so much. Yeah, another loop is fine. We'll just pick up the atoms, continue to grab them. Yeah, these are fairly straightforward as well. Blast through there. Nice simple corner. Remember that we don't always have to do 90-degree steering or 90-degree angles, whatever you want to call it. It's a little bit meaner here. Like that. Oh, God, it's about to get really mean here. Oh, it's doing it again. Don't do this to me, game. Piss. I did that too soon. Bugger. Just watching the replay paste. Oh, it hurts your brain. It really, really hurts your brain. Yeah, I like it though. I do thoroughly enjoy it. Downsides for this game: it is a little bit expensive for what it is. It's certainly still in early access, £8 for a kind of speed runner. if you like these sort of games, I'm sure you'll get plenty of fun out of it. And as I said, is it early access? We may well be seeing sort of more modes, more different sort of stuff as the game develops. And then the £8 is perhaps a little bit more justified. It is a tad on the expensive side. It does drive very, very nicely, and it is quite annoyingly addictive when you're trying to get the highest speeds here. Oh, come on, I want the 400 kilometers an hour. If this video is like 30 minutes long, whoopsie, then you know I haven't got the 400 kilometers. We will get it. We will get it. As just give me I can deal with these. These are fine. Oh, no, not the piss. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Stop breaking my brain. This is the game that will drive me bloody insane. Where are we going? That's a new one. Not had that caught. Where on earth are we going here? I think things went a little bit. Where on earth is things going on here? We've slightly broken the stadium. It's fine. It's fine. I think the circuit looped back around to the start platform. I haven't seen that one happen before. That's quite entertaining. That was a really weird first corner that I'm an idiot there as well. That was a really weird first corner that we went through, but there we go. We're fine. Oh, now we're into the tunnel. Now we get very little. That downhill, when you come out of a tunnel and it's downhill, I've had a couple where it's done that and it's just immediately spat you into a corner. Very, very difficult. Very difficult to do. When it spits you out of a tunnel and you're going straight, that's fine. But when it's downhill, oh no. Come on. Focus. Don't be an idiot. We're only halfway through towards the next speed. I don't know. I feel like if you get these boost pads, it increases your speed a little quicker. I'm not actually sure. Don't really have time to pay attention to that when you're doing this. Okay, we're at 370. Just don't say anything stupid like we've got fairly simple bits up ahead, because you know what the game will do. Whee! Twisty, loopy tube, and then right up here. Yeah, these aren't too bad at this sort of speed. It's these that we got to watch out for. Okay, jump. Just continue to pick up speed while we're going through the air. I'm fine with that. We've got a little bit of playing it really close to the edge. No, yes, we've done 400 kilometers an hour. I'm going to break the thing immediately because my brain doesn't deal with this. We've also gone glowy and orange. I'm fine with that. Nope, but we did it. I won a super turbo, so I've kind of unlocked the next stage, if you like, so I can boost my way immediately up to 400 kilometers. It's a game that makes your brain, utterly break in many ways. It's good fun. It is very, very good fun. Very, very addictive. As I said, tad expensive for what it is at the moment, but it could be interesting to see where the game goes in terms of development. Maybe I'll practice. Maybe I'll get better at it, and we'll see if we can do like a 900. If I can try and vaguely get near 900 kilometers an hour, and yeah, that might be quite difficult. We'll see. But yeah, that's a look at Hyperun. There is plenty of fun to be had with this one. Or shall we just finish off our bike? You know what? Bugger it. We will. We will finish off our bike. Quite like that. I think actually that was the last thing that we hadn't changed on the bike. Come to think of it, well, there we go. That's the FailRace. The FailRace bike. FailRace bike is complete for now. That's going to be it, though, for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.